electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches. Weakness ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings. Lessons by confessions. Go to the higher. These they come from the cars. We different in breed. Could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
To throw, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now run for it. It's Stevenson. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
That is definitely what we call our defense an auto play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
2nd and 7.
Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now it's Jackson. On target to his man, likely. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 18-yard.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. No score after one on EA Sports. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up second and
9. Throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To the air, May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kayshon Boutte, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Ravens nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd down and 10.
Shot! 180! Shot! 180! Ready, shot! Go ahead. Go.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 35. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
180! 180 shot! Middle.
To throw is Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Looking to throw, May. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Andy Borregales
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down.
180.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. Finish it up. Hey, hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Caleb Chase, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
180. Right shot. Middle.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Baltimore Ravens.
Back to throw. Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180. Finish up. 180.
And Jackson throwing once more. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get this down to the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens. First down and goal to go.
Middle. You change it. Hey, middle. 180.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Patriots' 9-yard line.
You are X.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
180.
They'll give Henry another shot. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Henry, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of this team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, it's May. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going on 4th down. May. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Back to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Here's 2nd down and 3.
You. Hey, hey. Alrighty. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Hey.
Here's Jackson. Now into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Henry up the middle. Got a pretty big hole as he's down at the 40. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, report.
Throwing, Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Milton Williams in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180.
Off the option, here's Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd. See if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is first and 10. Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, and that's going to set it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from the Windy City. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A loss of 9 on the play.
Harold Landry in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they're gonna be set up right around the 10-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down? They'll run with Swift. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one, taken in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. from 29. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, H2H. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. A carry now for Gibson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass got by Henry, tight end. And he'll take this one in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Vegas!
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end down the field. That's connected. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Biggie Angels, big, ready, throw.
Williams forced out wide. Now he'll run it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. And even 30 yards. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Williams to throw on second down. Moving outside the pocket. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That is caught. What a throw. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. That's downfield. He's got Hooper, the tight end. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Now, May will try to set up the screen to Stevenson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. 3rd and 11. May to throw again. And Incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A play fake. Now Williams. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Give up the middle with Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard of best. It was Wilton Williams that time to bring him down. Third down and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, here's Swift. And does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Second and a yard.
Second and 1 at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. He finds his tight end, that's White. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down a quick underneath.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Io Manunga. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bears take over first and 10.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Patriots' 31.
From 31, here is 2nd and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift. Finding room to the 20, and he is out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Patriots are going to take possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw now, Med. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Med. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A run here with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here now, third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, it's Swift. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's second and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a third and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Welcome to the Northeast, everybody, as we get a look at Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Foxborough. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play action. Here's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera pull. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
They go play action. Here's May. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the air on first down, May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. This is ahead for about 5. Jair Alexander with the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go again with Stevenson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They just get the play off. It is cut left side. We got the football block, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker, fourth down. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying to throw for it with May. Connection made to Hollins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. They'll come up first and 10. Working inside the red zone. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Rolling left, buying some time. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots would take the lead with a score. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Right, here we go, throw it. Ready, what's that?
May now from the gun. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To throw, here's May. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you've got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. He'll set up the screen for Henry. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. 1st play of the game.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Has it downfield, working the left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Sit up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Here's May on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, May. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. We set it down for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Hill now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Handoff headed right to Henry. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Man in motion here. He's back to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Lamar throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that'll bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
13.
And again, it's Jackson. This throw is caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ravens 15. Patriots.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
At their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Showing play action, May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 6-yard line.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
First down.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Cut out left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's May again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. and it was dropped to the turf.
This one's gone. And this is picked up by the Ravens. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, how important were those finals? Pretty important. Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Got his man. Hopkins has it. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for my partner, Brock Hewitt, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.